Hello and welcome to Watch Me Movie. My name is Ryan and today we are watching episode 7 of Hannibal. For some reason I thought it'd be a good idea to eat some chocolate before I started recording this so I didn't get hungry during the episode and seem like a weirdo again. It's very early in the morning and I couldn't be bothered making breakfast before recording. Anyway, let's just jump straight into the episode today. If you're at this episode, you already know how to like and subscribe to a YouTube channel, I'm sure. So let's just get straight on with it.
Chesapeake Ripper kills in sounders of 3. He didn't kill again for 18 months, then there was another sounder of 3 in as many days. I use the term sounders because it refers to a small group of pigs.
Didn't know that.
Pigs.
Long pigs.
The removal of organs means someone with anatomical or surgical know-how is a distinctive brutality. Miriam Lass. She's believed to be the Ripper's 9th, but no trace of her was found until recently. The Chesapeake Ripper has remained consistently theatrical.
Don't like that. I don't like that view, that's horrible. I mean, it was impressive, but horrible. Why can you not help but smile when you see Hannibal?
Been too long since you properly cooked for us, Hannibal.
And I will again, once inspiration strikes. Feast must present itself. You put the life in your belly and you live.
Hi, so good to see you. This is my friend Tobias. I'm one of his patients.
Oh.
Did you enjoy the performance?
His eyes kept wandering.
You must leave something for us to discuss next week.
His inspiration just
Who's hungry?
presented itself. Who's hungry? This show's really fun for me because, like, it's fictional. I do love horror stories about cannibals and stuff. I know it's a bit weird, but special guest star Gillian Anderson. But yeah, I just like this show because it's a lot of fun to watch, even if it shouldn't be. No way, is that a dream? I actually thought Hannibal had done that then.
There were abdominal mutilations and organ removal on the scene. I've had the room sealed. You'll get it fresh.
You want me to wrap my head so tight around the Ripper I won't go back to class until he's caught? Don't let the Ripper stir you up. He left you Miriam Lass's arm so he could poke you with it.
He's probably impressed that she was able to find him.
Any more phone calls, Jack?
No. Look, if this is the Ripper, there'll be at least 2 more bodies and then nothing for months.
When it showed them both in shot, a really nice in-car shot. I'd like to do a whole film in a car on the road.
Surgery was performed and then unperformed.
Pieces of him were torn off from the bed to the bathroom, like breadcrumbs.
What?
Surgery wasn't performed here, there'd be a lot more blood.
Everybody out.
His heart seizes up. I take his heart in my hand. Internal cardiac massage. Jack?
That light fitting looks like antlers on his head.
It's not the Ripper.
We got 22 signature components, all attributable to the same killer. It's the Ripper.
This is a medical student or a trainee or someone trying to make an extra buck in a back alley surgery and it went bad. Go catch the Ripper.
When I do, you're not going to get a chance to shoot him. Because I'm going to do that. Tell me how you see the Ripper, Will.
As one of those pitiful things, sometimes born in hospitals. They don't put it on the machines, they let it die. But he doesn't die. He looks normal.
Good morning. Please come in.
I was there because I like that sort of thing. It just occurred to me that you might like it too. I tried to get your attention.
I was aware of that. I'm your psychiatrist.
I want you to be my friend.
Of course you do.
It makes me sad that I have to pay to see you.
I am a source of stability and clarity, Franklin. I'm not your friend.
Michael Jackson. last night, and I burst into tears. You know what I think is the saddest thing?
In this Michael Jackson fantasy, how is your friendship returned?
I just get to touch greatness.
This always goes better if I'm perfectly honest with you.
I'm honest.
Not really. I have conversations with a version of you and hope that the actual you gets what he needs. I respect its meticulous construction. But you are wearing a very well-tailored person suit. I only have one patient who chose to ignore my retirement.
Patient who wears a person suit.
More of a human veil.
Skull is still looking good.
You are my patient, not my friend. I see enough of you to see the truth of you, and I like you. Red or white?
That's really cool. Gillian Anderson is this psychiatrist. I don't know how long that's going to last, but that's cool.
I had a glass of wine with my last appointment. I have an unconventional psychiatrist.
We have that in common.
Any variations in the murders that might suggest there could be more than one Ripper?
Some variations. Surgical removal and preservation of vital organs.
Valuable organs.
Organ harvesters. It's an interesting theory.
You should just tell me now, because I'm going to find out, and it will affect your insurance if you lie.
May I ask for your business card, please?
Here he comes.
Have we met before?
Whoa.
Not only did the Ripper take his kidney, but he also took his heart. You still think that he was ripping out a heart to save a life?
Is the organ harvester disguising his work as the crimes of a serial killer, or is a serial killer disguising his crimes as the work of an organ harvester?
Are you purposely avoiding the subject of Will Graham?
I don't want any information about Will that I shouldn't have as his friend.
Did Jack ask you to profile the Ripper?
I consulted on the case with Miriam.
Very sad.
You had me examining PhD candidates that week.
And I'm grateful that you were examining PhD students and not the Ripper. You realize those candidates thought we were having an affair. Why didn't we?
You were already having an affair. Jack's obsessed with the Chesapeake Ripper, and he's grooming Will to catch him.
And I sincerely hope he does.
I like their relationship. Is that the first time we've seen Hannibal flirt? Not the brains, you'll get Kuru.
They're all missing different organs. Who the hell gets a spleen transplant?
Ripper's making sausage.
We're seeing a lot of Hannibal doing his thing this time.
Good morning. Please come in.
I saw you shopping for cheese.
Showing it from the other side of the room this time.
Cheese is my passion. Tobias, he doesn't eat dairy.
Do you decide to buy it sexually?
No, it's just not my brand.
You often worry about being alone.
I worry about hurting. Being alone comes with a dull ache.
It can.
Do you prefer being alone or with people? I really, really value my alone time.
It's better that it's just the two of us.
Well?
There's someone else here.
Well? Felt as if I was asleep.
That was a concerning vision.
Displaying one's enemy after death.
These aren't the Ripper's enemies. These are pests he's swatted.
The reward for their cruelty.
The reward is for undignified behavior. It's a public shaming.
Takes their organs away because in his mind they don't deserve them. What's this?
The Ripper had no reason to humiliate Miriam Lass. He was humiliating Jack.
Did it work?
Really well.
What am I looking at here?
It's a private ambulance. First responder driving away from the emergency.
Where's Will Graham? Do you care to Help us catch the Ripper.
How could I refuse?
Who signed her in for repairs?
Devin Silvestri is one of our part-time drivers. He's there this morning.
Was there this morning?
Yeah.
If the ambulance radio is on, I can use the DF sweep to find it.
This is very educational.
Show me your hands.
I can't.
Need you to assess the situation here, Doctor.
I can stop the bleeding.
Do it. On the ground, on your knees.
You sure you can't stay?
I don't think I would be good company.
What became of Mr. Silvestri, Stoner?
You saved his life. I just stopped being a surgeon.
I killed someone.
You're an emergency room surgeon. It has to happen from time to time.
I transferred my passion for anatomy into the culinary arts.
Devin Silvestri was harvesting organs, but not with the Ripper. There's no connection between them.
Jack must be devastated.
Enjoy the wine.
Thank you.
To think I said that Hannibal was a good friend to Jack.
Nothing here is vegetarian. Bon appetit.
That was such a good episode. I love that little touch with the music there at the end. Like I said during the episode, I have a lot of fun watching Hannibal, even though you probably shouldn't, but it doesn't take itself too seriously at the same time as being a serious drama. It lets you have a little bit of fun with it, and I really appreciate that about this show. It feels like a nice break. Especially at the minute, I've been watching quite serious films for the channel. Watching Band of Brothers as well, which has bits of humour in it, but after you've been watching that sort of stuff and then you come to Hannibal every week, it just feels like a nice sort of fun time, which it really shouldn't do. But yeah, that episode was so good. I saw a lot more of Hannibal doing his thing, which I appreciate. I think I even said in the last episode, I hope we get to see more of Hannibal. And yeah, I think it was like 2 episodes ago I was saying, oh, Hannibal really cares about Jack, is a really good friend to him. And then this episode is just like wanting to hear how much is bothering Jack and how much is humiliating to him and getting to him. So I guess I misjudged that part. I'm loving the point that we're in the series where we've sort of got past the initial introducing everyone and sort of getting a feel for the show, and now I'm just into it, and I'm looking forward to every episode. It's really cool. But yeah, that's it for today. If you appreciated this reaction, consider leaving a thumbs up on the video and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. The social media is in the description below. So with all that said, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.